Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing, Thursday, 29th of February. Any of you young ladies out there would like to propose to your man, today's the day to do it. Otherwise, you'll have to wait another 4 years. So, weather then today. We've got this area of high low pressure here sat to the northwest of Scotland. It is very, very dominant with the current weather. There's some series of fronts associated with it. This cold front is a thing that may affect us later today. It could possibly give us a small clearance actually, but in the interim, we're stuck in this very, very moist slack type of layer of air. Um, this is a 12 o'clock synoptic, and that cold front is literally right over us. But behind it, where we'd normally expect a bit of a clearance, we've got a few trough lines lining up. And I think it's going to be terrible till the front comes through. There may be a very small window after that, and then we're going to have showers again. Looking forward to tomorrow. It's absolutely dire, as you can see. Saturday is not much better, but there's a small chance on Sunday we may have a reasonable day, at least a sawable locally type of day. Spot winds today are indicating westerlies at 15 knots at flying height, if we ever got there. And here's a cloud that's associated with the weather we have at the moment. You can see a clearance behind, a small clearance behind where that cold front actually comes through. But the issue we've got pretty well is rain all the day. So this is at between 9:20 and 9:50 this morning. And you can see showers all over southern England, and we're sort of sat right in the middle of it. Furthermore, behind this cold front, you can see more showers starting to build already. The actual rain forecast is indicating, so this at 8:45 this morning, obviously expect that to be quite similar. Running through, you'll notice that around about, there's a final heavy splurge of rain as that front just passes through. And then we've got an indication that from about 12:15 onwards, there's a dry area, as in not raining. But look at all the showers that are building up to the west out there and all rallying up to come through. I think one of the biggest issues as well, in the last 3 hours, we've had an inch of rain. Local area forecast actually indicating rain up until 1 o'clock, a very small dry window period between 2 and 3, and then lighter rain this afternoon. Light winds from the west, relatively high humidity, except in that little middle part of the day, we may get out about 87, but I'm not that hopeful. Max temperature today, 10 degrees, with a dew point down at 7. And the picture outside the windows, you can imagine it's pretty rubbish. And I've got a fairly confident we're going to stick with that till around about 12:30 or 1 o'clock. The actual weather station's indicating 9.5 degrees, dew point of 8. You see 2.3 millimeters of rain. It says daily rain, but that's what we've had since 7 o'clock this morning. And winds south-southeasterly 10 knots at the moment, but they are going to go around to west as that front goes through. Area forecast that Odium is indicating 12 knots from the south at the moment, scattered clouds at 600, light rain and drizzle. And if we go to Farnborough, that's indicating very similar, 11 knots from the south, 4,800 meters, scatter cloud at 800 feet. But if we run through the day, so from 9 till 6 is saying 10 knots from the south, 10k or more, scattered clouds at 1,000 feet, becoming between 9 and 12, 10 knots from the west. So that's when that front's gone through. Visibility 6,000 meters, broken clouds at a height of 700 feet with light rain, and temporarily between 9 and 3, visibility 3,500 feet, rain or drizzle. So not that hopeful. So if we look at the significant weather forecast then off Top Meteo, this is at 12 o'clock this morning. And if we run through, that's 1, 2, 3. So we're obviously down here. And I don't think we're going to get any clearance today that's going to be usable, I'm afraid to say. Sky sight is indicating very similar with the rain. If I run through, they're talking about possibility of clearing Lasham at 2 o'clock but very quickly filling in. See that little bit there? This is the hour I'm looking at, the possibility, but it very rapidly fills in behind that with showers again. And no terms to affect for sure. So if we have a quick overview then of today, we are looking no reported movements, heavy rains at times first thing. I think there's a 10% chance of a small window between 12 and 2. However, the airfield is going to be very, very wet. We've got the same two-seaters we had as yesterday. Single seats are available. Very few people on the flying list. Not understandably, they probably looked at the weather and dropped out. Of course, the simulator is available. I know we've got 1 or 2 bronze exams going to be done today. In the very, very small chance that we do fly, Barry's puddles turned up again. We'll be on 27 with a wet operation. That is landing, South Circuit landing on the runway and North Circuit landing on the grass north and stay away from the wet patch. Okay, well, thanks, guys. I wish I could be a little more optimistic about the weather. I can't, unfortunately. So I'll be around all day, as usual. If you want to chat about anything, feel free to come see me. But otherwise, I'll see you at the briefing tomorrow. Take care. Bye.